Charging. Hello, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Empress K, checking the fuck in. It is March the 4th, 2023, clocking in at 1:29. I gotta look up this meaning. I hate not having a meaning to angel numbers. And I think it may be something with angel number 129. So let me look it up real quick. Angel number 129, spirit, let's see. Okay, so angel number 129 is a humanitarian vibration. Your angels ask that you too look to how you can be of service to humanity through serving. All right, so some of us may have to help serve humanity here, do some type of humanity work. But yeah, the energy I'm getting is some type of spiritual welfare. These are many, I'm talking about many different attacks towards our chosen ones here. And it's more spiritually than physically. Some things may be coming out in a physical form on a 3D level, but I see a lot of spiritual welfare here. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Man, that's not even something. It's not my love. Yeah. That's the reason it's sitting there. Sitting in the whole frame. You got another lighter on you? Say what? Another lighter. No. Do you need a lighter? Yeah, I don't know what that blue lighter is. I like my candle. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, most definitely a whole lot of spell work out here. Spiritually. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some pros or cons or whatever about how to protect yourself. We're gonna talk about this energy, kind of where it comes from, where it's transpiring from. I'm feeling a lot of past life energy as well, collective. These could be entities, energies coming in from past life traumas or karmas or something here. I feel like somebody may have had some type of situation or some type of crazy event, dealing with some type of shadow work, dealing like seeing shadows or hearing something or someone talking to them and it's not there, or just experiencing things like you hearing stuff falling, you hearing glass clashing, and you not nowhere in that room. You hear it from another room, knowing that nobody is there but you, or something like that. Some type of energy like that. And then it could also be just things that you know for a fact was supposed to work out in your favor, and it just never happened. It never did. Or something here. I'm about to light my candles, light my incense. I am lighting this star energy out here collected for the tarot. Light my incense for the star energy. Got my orange candle out here, white candle, red candle, blue candle. We gonna get some protection up in here today. We most definitely gonna be protected today. All the chosen ones, you know. Okay, I got 4 candles lit out here. One of the candle got 3 lights in it. All right, then we got my sage. So first off, I would like to thank God, the higher realm, the divine, our ancestors, our archangels, our spiritual guides and advisors. I am asking for protection over these messages for me and the collective. Whatever negative energies or entities shall erupt, I am asking to return the sender tenfold. Some of us need to just take a deep breath, close our eyes, and enjoy the process of the moment. Like when you close your eyes, when you're in this silent place, or when you're trying to just calm the chaos from within, just see what it is that you imagine. Picture something that's not even there, or whatever the case may be. Just close your eyes and see what you see. Is there shapes that you see? Is there symbols? Is it a color that you see? And then look into the spiritual meaning of it. And I guarantee you're going to find some type of answer that you've been looking for a long time. Um, it's not always just about angel numbers. Everything in the universe is connected. So and different messages for everything. There is more than one message for anything of this world. Let's see. We're gonna get out. Take all my words with a grain of salt. Use your own discernment. Um, some of y'all may not be into the rituals and trying to protect yourself and heal yourself in that type of way. Some of y'all just pray. That's good enough. I'm not telling you you have to do this in order to be protected. I'm just saying get prepared, stay prepared, and make sure you're ready for whenever this spiritual welfare comes. I'm not saying that you're not even protected. I'm just saying this extra protection coming from yourself, asking for guidance, asking for assistance in this time, um, will most definitely be helpful. Excuse me. Spirit, give me insight for the collective from the archangels. Messages from the archangels. We have leadership out here. Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovely guide others. So some of y'all are supposed to be in this leadership role, this leadership position. Um, it's time for you to start putting other people in position. I'm hearing. We have divine order out here as well. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So, like I said, things that may have not worked out for you, it may be a reason. Of course, there's a reason, but you know. And then we have beloved one, Archangel Cameo. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So we have that out here as well. Somebody needs to be taking this leadership role. Somebody needs to realize that everything is divine order. Everything is how it needs to be. And then we have a beloved one here getting help with their relationship with their soulmate. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Um, I'm hearing some of y'all may need to do this egg protection ritual. And with this egg ritual here, I do it all the time, and I promise y'all that I guess it's the type of energy I put into it as well. It is about the energy that you're manifesting from within, how you think, what you feel, how you feel about it, or whatever. But I really link into the shit. And so with this egg ritual, just get one egg, one raw egg or whatever. Get you a glass of water. Make sure it's a glass cup. Fill it up with water just enough so it ain't overflowing the cup. Um, Rub this egg from your forehead, shoulder to shoulder, down to your heart, around your stomach, through each leg, and down to your feet. and let it absorb all the negative energy from within you. Then any room, maybe let's say you're doing this ritual in your home, you could go to room saying a prayer as you do it, holding this egg. And then once you do that, to find out exactly what's going on, what type of negative energies or entities are interfering with you, um, you'll break the egg up, crack the egg, and put it in that glass of water. And then there are many different interpretations of what you see in this glass with the egg in there. Some of y'all may see bubbles, some of y'all may see long lines, and it's different meanings and interpretations to it. Um, some of them I know of by heart, and it's a lot of them I gotta go back and look up for myself. These different meanings of this egg in the cup, of what you see in this cup, you could find the meanings of it on Google or something here. Um, I know for a fact if you see a face inside of the cup, with the egg yolk or something here, or something that looks like a face, it may have holes in a big circle, look like eyes, and then they got like this little shape that look like it could be a mouth. If it's like a slim, skinny faced type of figure, that is a male energy with this negative energy surrounding you. If there's a female or any, if there's like this face with like a full face, more fatty, more bigger, that's a female energy. So anyway, yes, we have the moon card out here. So this could be, with that moon card coming out of this deck, I feel like these are the different phases of your emotions. Different phases of your emotions, your shadow self, Um, basically, maybe you have some toxic, negative ways within you. And when you don't cleanse your own energy of these negative vibes and release things that don't serve you personally, then you are more immune to these attacks, because spirit is powerful as hell. I don't understand. Y'all have to understand, anything living has a spirit that goes along with it. So imagine how many spirits, whether dead or alive, people that die, they still carry a spirit. There are so many different spirits around us, within us, whether dead or alive. And a lot of these spirits are wicked. So, like I said before, there could be some entities trying to catch up with you from past lifetimes here. Some type of portal. I heard some type of portal open, and it started releasing because the divine. I feel like something with the divine. Renam, they're sending. It's like more people are coming aware and awake. I feel like the divine has sent out some type of um assistance, or sent out some guides or something to come and channel within the chosen ones. And when this started happening, whatever this negative energy, this evil entities, uh, you know, kind of figured it out, like, yeah, more people getting aware or whatever, however that shit may go. I'm just giving an example. These negative entities started trying to come collect as many souls as they can. So a lot of times, you may be around a certain person or a certain group or something, and all of a sudden, things get real quiet, or something like people freeze up, or people just get to acting weird or something. I'm hearing those are not their actual actions. These are different spirits jumping in and out of bodies here. And they're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're trying to um, collect souls out here, basically. Um, but yeah, these negative entities are most definitely targeting the chosen ones. Yes, definitely. They targeting us. We have you are ready for a supportive and equal relationship. Step up to life without expectation to discover a blessed union without neediness, but with a lion's heart. Yeah, so some of y'all may need to cleanse this energy or these entities within yourself before it could be you actually seeking attacks on other people around you and not even noticing it. Because, like I said, these are different spirits jumping from body to body at this point in time. And because we're already immune to spirits, um, we acknowledge them, and some of us probably communicate with them. Like for people that don't do that type of shit or don't believe in spirits and stuff, it's probably a little bit more, I mean, they could be more easier to get into and conflict or whatever here. But I'm hearing for us as the chosen ones, us knowing what it is and knowing what to do, we are able to protect ourselves a little bit better than the average people here. So yes, it's most definitely a must to prepare yourself for this energy. I'm gonna post a list in the chat of this egg ritual here, of the different meanings of, the different things you may see within the glass. I think I posted it. Did it post? I don't know if it's trying to post or not. Oh, it's too many. It's too much. So I'm gonna have to redo it. I'll do it at the end of this video here. Spirit, give me insight for the collective. What is the affirmation for today here? Today, I am ready to receive love. Today, I am open to being loved by another healthy person. Today, I will see the possibilities. Today, anything is possible. My heart is open to any and all possibilities. That's what's up. I like those affirmations for today. Ready to receive love and ready to see all the possibilities. All right. You have a prayer card from Divine here. The Lord is my strength and my shield, and him my heart trusts. Psalms 28:7. Give thanks to the Lord because he is good. His faithful love endures forever. Corinthians 16:34 here, y'all. And I think I'm gonna go by zodiac. By each zodiac, what negative entity they need to be aware of, which shape or form here or something, like how this entity may try to connect or try to get to you or something here. This is being prepared. So this is like a little study guide for some of y'all. What I do with my dice. That's two of my dice here. Let me get the rest of these cards out. And then I'm going to go through the Hocus Pocus Tarot. So, Spirit, give me the overall general understanding about this reading today. We got this candles in reverse here. We have another candles in the upright here. And then we have a Queen of Pumpkin in the reverse and a Page of Potions in the reverse collective. Let's see what that means, because I was going to take 3 cards before it came out, so I'm going to keep it like that. With this candle's energy in the reverse, we have unexpected setbacks have hindered your plans. These may be due to changing circumstances or a lack of proper planning on your part. Take a moment to stop and reflect what is hindering you. How can you meet the challenge? So yeah, that is the overall energy for the collective here. What do you think? Oh, they up there. Okay. This is most definitely overall energy for all signs, divine feminine or masculine. So yeah, that's why it's time to prepare. Start now. It's way safer than later. Not being prepared about it at all. Some type of setbacks have hindered your plans here. And then we have this other one of candles here in the upright. You will find great inspiration and comfort from your family, friends, and community. Look to them for support and affection after your many struggles. This card may also suggest an important um, familiar event, such as a wedding, a birth, or other celebrations. So, yes, this is the card for family to reconnect or to connect with your family here. Let's see why this Queen of Pumpkins is in a reverse. Queen of Pumpkins in a reverse spirit. Why? Queen of Pumpkins in a reverse. The queen only aids those she can manipulate. She seeks to enable others for her own benefit. Everything she offers comes with a heavy price. What she asks for in return is never worth the support she provides. So this could be your energy or whoever this person is towards you all. And then we have the Page of Potions in the reverse. You can turn it down or off.
Girl, it's like piss.
Yes.
It's like piss. Yeah.
The sage smell like piss. I ain't never know sage could smell like piss. We have the Page of Potions out here. And that's in the reverse as well. We have a page has lost their inspiration, feeling stifled or trapped. They do not have the creativity to find a way out of their current misfortune. More than ever, they need someone by their side to spark their inspiration once more. So, being around your family or friends or some type of community here that you know for a fact has good intentions for you, not fall out of foolery, fuckery here, just receiving this love, it could heal you in some type of way. I'm hearing collective. Be open to receive love. Have an open heart so all in any possibilities out here. That's what's up. Okay. Now I'm going to go into each zodiac, what it is each zodiac needs to be aware of dealing with these energies, entities. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get all my shit together. You good, baby?
He said he gonna. I told him. And I can still what? That's no damn water. I'm gonna be dead in the bed. Oh my bad. I'm gone.
That's my husband, y'all. He is silly. Okay, we have Taurus out here. The first zodiac came out was a Taurus. And a Taurus here dealing with a Taurus. This is some type of sense being sensitive, holding grudges, resistant to change, staying within your comfort zone. So for Taurus, maybe you need to get out of your comfort zone. Try to agree to some type of change here. Stop holding grudges. It's okay to be sensitive, but understand why you're being sensitive, or how it could affect you in some type of way, And then we also have Mars energy out here. So if you're a Taurus, you may be, this could be pertaining to some type of ambitious, some type of lust, uh, motivation, anger, call to action of the physical body and devotion here. With it being in an 11th house, it represents protection and good moments, lucky gifts, connections with people, sharing prosperity here. So that's what y'all need to do, my Taurus. Look at it in another way. Don't be angry. Don't hold grudges or anything like that. Start connecting with people and sharing your prosperities. And I'm not saying too much of giving people the benefit of the doubts. I feel like a lot of y'all are holding on to something here. But let's see what these negative entities have against you, so you know what to be protected of.
You want water from there?
Yes, please. So, Taurus, you may be in the middle of a crossfire. This crossfire could be basically in the middle of a fight, in the middle of a shootout, in the middle of some type of car accident. I'm seeing some type of real dramatic event here or something. So if you find yourself in the middle of a crossfire, there is some type of attack that's going to be sent for you automatically in the midst of some type of misfortune like that. Um, Yeah, some of y'all Taurus could be feeling abandoned or left out, feeling cold hearted or like somebody walked away from y'all. And if that's the case, that negative energy could influence this spiritual welfare even harder. These are what do I want to call it? These are basically like your weaknesses. This is like a weakness for you, feeling abandoned. As soon as you start feeling abandoned, you're more vulnerable to these entities, these negative energies and entities here. Yeah, Taurus. We got out here. Be happy. Be happy with what you have while working for whatever it is that you want. I feel like y'all staying in your comfort zone a lot of times could really hinder you. And I think that's what it is. This crossfire could be coming in from staying in your comfort zone, some type of environment. You got it? Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, Taurus, your main weakness is feeling abandoned. See if we have anything else in here for my Tauruses. If you have this beauty and no brains, Taurus, that is a weakness as well for these attacks to be sunk upon you here. You just being your evil self, Taurus. If you have some type of evil ways or energy about yourself, you are more prone to these entities. Okay, let's see who else we have out here. You could go turn the music on too.
That's my game.
That's your game.
Yeah.
Mm. Sound like somebody at the door. We got Virgo energy right here. Taking on too much, isolation, overly rational, anxious, focusing too much on details, overly organized, and overwhelmed. So if you're a Virgo, you are more prone to these entities just by that. Taking too much, taking on too much, being in isolation. Um, they look at that as a weakness for you. And let's see what else out here. We have moon energy, planet moon. Um, it's pertaining to your personal materials and possessions, your emotions, changing moods, something about your intuition and subconscious desires, your heart desires. So they know where to stick you at. Those are your weaknesses here, Virgo. And then with you being in the 11th house, the same thing. The 11th house represents protection and good moments, lucky gifts, connection with people, and sharing your prosperity. So that is what you need to do with this 11th house here, Virgo. Let's see what it is. I don't think so. So Virgo, right now, I feel like with this energy here, it's like figuring it out. I feel like you are trying to figure out yourself, your shadow side self. I know I was wrong. I will fix it and make it right with you. This is the energy here. So you may have this shadow side, doing something to other people, pertaining to other people or something. Now is the time for you to make up or to start making things right, you know, because you can't be immune to these different entities. Spirit, give me insight about this Virgo energy. Yeah. Virgo, we have exploring your creative side here. So in the midst of you trying to explore your creative side, they look at that as a weakness as well. Whatever negative energies or entities these are trying to see back spiritually. Um, I feel like when you explore into your creative side or something, you have somewhat of a dark side to it. Or you're exploring this dark creativity of something here. And that is most definitely a weakness for you here, Virgo. Let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, and Virgo, when you're in the midst of some type of crisis, any crisis that you're in the midst of here, Virgo, you are immune to these spirits. Yeah, we got something about a grave here, Virgo. Um, with that grave energy out here, I feel like in some type of way you could be digging your own grave. That's what I just heard, digging your own grave. I don't know what that's about, but take it as it resonates and try to most definitely figure out what that is. Um, yeah, you could be digging your own grave for yourself, and that can most definitely have you immune to these different negative entities and energies. We have something about a pattern. Maybe you need, and it's in the red. So you have some type of negative patterns that you need to change. This is getting yourself prepared. This is part of getting yourself prepared to protect yourself. Um, let's see. Yeah, being stuck in your ways here, Virgo, that's a weakness for these attacks to come in. Another weakness for you Virgos is bad boys ain't no good and good girls ain't no fun. So you wanting to be around energy like that may not be the best for you at this time. And then we also have choose a side here, Virgos. You have to know what side you're on. Are you with the higher divine or are you fully for the negative and evil? Pick a side, Virgo. Are you in your dark side? Are you in your north node or your south node here, Virgo? You need to make the decision and make it fast to prepare and protect yourself here. Yeah, all this energy of you trying to find the time, make time. Make time. Don't try, make it. Make sure you make time to do this. Um, you also could be spiritually attacked during headaches, or these spiritual attacks could cause you headaches here, Virgo. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got out here. What else we got it here? All right, we got Libra energy. What's up, my Libras? And we have the moon for the planet, and we have the number one for your first house. So, with my Libras, we have seeking balance, seeing both sides of the coin, people pleasing, forcing peace and set in stressful scenarios, and being submissive here. That could be a weakness um, for these spiritual entities or energies for you here, Libra. And then we also have this moon energy pertaining to your personal material positions, emotional change in moods, intuition, subconscious, and your heart desires, your empathy here. Dealing with your first house, it represents your personal life, your belongings, your physical possessions, how you look, think, or feel can also warn against misfortune. It's most definitely important for you to have this positive mind, this positive outlook. It's all based on how you look, how you think, and how you feel, your Libras. Those are your weaknesses. How you look, how you think, and how you feel. Spirit, give me more insight for the collective. What is it? What is it for my Libras? What is it that they need to protect? What is these negative energies and entities after for my Libras? Okay, so Libra, we got happy energy out here. A spirit do not like to see you happy. And this could be some type of past tense, past life entity trying to destroy your happy energy here, Libras. Take it as it resonates. This could have something more so to do with a past life here. Um, you carrying different souls. If you're a Libra, I feel like you may be carrying um, more than three different souls here in this lifetime today. So you have had more than three other lifetimes that you're dealing with if you are a Libra. And your happy energy triggers these entities. Yeah, Libra, we got you could be fighting demons out here in the midst of your happy energy. Between your happy energy and you fighting demons, you are more immune to these attacks. Those are your weaknesses. This happy energy and fighting demons. That's crazy. Yeah, you staying to yourself. Depending on when you're by yourself here, Libra, it's like, what are you thinking about? What are you what is your outlook on certain things and situations when you're alone? Um, how are you feeling when you are alone? If you're in this negative energy or whatever, you are most definitely immune to it when you're staying to yourself sometimes. And then we also have boundaries out here. When you when you don't have enough boundaries or no boundaries or something here, Libra, your energy is most definitely a weakness for them. Libra, we got psycho energy out here too, trying to act tough. I feel like this fits more in with this fighting demons, being in the middle of your shadow self and your higher self here. Um, those are weaknesses of you being immune to these spiritual attacks. Spirit, give me more energy. We have a neighbor out here as well. Be careful of your neighbors, whether this is somebody that actually live around you or anybody that you could call your neighbor next to you or something. These people can have spiritual entities, energies going in and out of their bodies. So make sure you're aware of people around you. Yeah, be careful about being talkative to certain people about certain things here, these neighbors maybe, because you could say something um, that will really trigger it. I feel like this is some type of conversation you're having with somebody that could trigger this negative energy of entities. Um, this could be somebody of an older age or have an older personality mentality about themselves. Um, yeah, and we got March out here, Libra. So this may be going on starting now or sometime within this month. Yeah, being heartbroken, Libra. Being heartbroken is a weakness for these energies and entities, and having this narcissist energy here. Being a narcissist yourself here. All right, Spirit, that was my Libras. Let's see what else we have for the rest of the the one I just did was Capricorn. Capricorn, you could be immune to these different negative energies or entities, being spiritually attacked during the time of your own karma here. When you're in illusion or trying to set out some type of illusion for someone else, something that fucks with your emotions here, anything that really mess with your emotions, you could be immune to these different entities or energies of being spiritually attacked. We have a twin flame here and a karmic. So if you're dealing with somebody that's a twin flame or you know for sure is a karmic, they can have different entities, negative spirits and stuff coming in and out of their body. Their first to last name could start with the E, F, G, H, or I. So when you're around this twin flame or this karmic, make sure you remember that these spiritual attacks could come through them. We have when you seek revenge, when you in this energy of being revengeful here, your that's a weakness for these spiritual attacks to come towards you. Anytime when you're lying about something or you're seen as a liar here, Capricorn, these also are weaknesses that could immune you to it. We have reckless out here, you being reckless could immune you to these spirits or these negative energies. And we have the thief. Someone is trying to steal something you value. Pay attention to what may be taken. It could be money, ideas, or a relationship here, Capricorn. So that's another weakness here for you. You could be overprotective or very supportive here. And let's say dealing with whoever this thief is, or depending on what it is that they were taking or whatever, um, this could be a weakness for these spirits to come in. You have to realize time don't wait on nobody. When you think you have all the time in the world, you have to realize time is based off of destiny. It's fated. It's either now or never. So you have to get it together. And we also had incubus and succubus energies. These spiritual attacks could come from these people that you deal with. Don't just be out here having sex with anybody and everybody, like I said. And yeah, that's what it was. And then before I did before I did Capricorn, I think it was a Libra. Yeah, it was Libra. Let's see. Yeah, all this was for Libra. Damn, Libra is so many different ways that these attacks could come towards you. Libra, when you're in your narcissist energy, if you're a narcissistic Libra energy, you are more immune to these attacks. If you're having some type of heartbreak or you're heartbroken here, you're immune to these attacks. During the month of March, you could be immune to these attacks. We have an older age or a personality or I said manipulative. So you can have somebody of an older age, somebody that's older than you around you, or maybe a little mature for their age, have an older personality, can do a lot of talking. They're talkative or something here, or you could be talkative to this older person. Um, they're a weakness for you to be immune more to these attacks. It could be a neighbor, or these different spiritual entities could be going from body to body and some type of neighbor and a neighbor. When you're in this psycho energy or this energy of you type trying to act tough, you are more immune to these attacks. We have when you have no boundaries for yourself, or you're not drawing the line, or you're not you don't have enough boundaries, you are immune to these attacks. Fighting demons, you in between this place of fighting your own demons and you being in this happy energy. It's like they seek for these attacks here. Okay, so the one before that, choose a side step at least. I think the first one we had come out was Virgo. So I just said Libra. I just said Capricorn. So yeah, now I'm on Virgo. All right, Virgos, these are ways that you're immune to these attacks, spiritual attacks. You being in your dark shadow side, or you being evil or whatever, um, however this may resonate with you here, Virgos. You only being in this energy of having beauty and no brains here, you're more immune to attacks. You could get caught up in some type of crossfire here as well, Virgo. in the middle of something, in the midst of something here. And we also have be happy with what you have while working for whatever it is you want. You feeling abandoned could make you could be a weakness for these different energies, entities to come in and attack, like feeling left out or being cold hearted or having a feeling that somebody is walking away from you or whatever. You're more immune. And then we also have headaches. They could send attacks through headaches as well here. It's like, with you trying to find time, you're still wasting time here. You have to be ready. You have to prepare yourself and you have to actually do the work here. We have choose a side. So Virgo, you need to choose a side, whether you're on this good side or whether you're on this bad side. If you're in your south node or north node, you have to pick a side. There's no going back and forth. You know what I mean? And then if you're in this energy of bad boys ain't no good and good girls ain't no fun, you rather have the bad boys and you rather have the bad girls type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, because this type of energy is what's going to immune you to these attacks here. We have stuck in my ways. You being stuck in your ways, Virgo, is going to immune you to these attacks here. We have pattern. These negative patterns that you have are creating, you're basically digging a grave for yourself here, Virgo. So make sure you cleansing your energy. Most definitely heal yourself, do your shadow work, and then try to do this protection spell, prayer, ritual, whatever it is you do to protect yourself. When you're in the midst of a crisis or something here, Virgo, you're more immune. That's a weakness for these attacks. We have exploring your creative side in the red. So this is you. You may explore your creative side in a dark way. So make sure, look, prepare yourself, cleanse your energy, get rid of all the toxicity within. We have you may be trying to figure something out with yourself here, Virgo, too. We have, I know I was wrong, I will fix it and make it right with you. So whatever that energy is pertaining to here, Virgo, yeah. Now back to my Geminis. So Gemini, we have out here Pluto energy. Gemini is, like I said, overthinking, oversharing, being manipulative, being devious, could prone you to these spirits, set out attacks. Those are the different things you need to work on here. And then with this Pluto energy, with this Pluto energy, it could be pertaining to some type of death or some type of rebirth. It's like being out with the old and in with the new, the end of some type of era, some type of transformation or evolution. These are the times that these attacks, or these are the times, yeah, that these attacks could be drawn on you here, Gemini. And with you being in your 10th house, this represents your accomplishments, your investments, your job, your relationships to other, and your reputation here. So these are the main things that um, may be attacked, spiritually attacked with you here, Gemini. Let's see what's in the cards and what else is it for my Gemini spirit. And the insight for my Geminis. Gemini, when you're in this energy of trying to frame somebody or set somebody up, you're more immune to these attacks. You're most definitely more immune to these attacks here. Yeah. So we have using children manipulation here. You using children as manipulation or something here, Gemini. But whenever you're in this manipulative energy, either way it go, you're more immune to these attacks, spiritual attacks. Yeah. So Gemini, when you don't have your act cleaned up or your appearance or your energy, you are most definitely immune to these attacks. So when you're working on yourself, healing yourself, you have to clean up your act, your appearance, and your energy here. Yeah, when you in this sprung energy, maybe when you head over heels for somebody that you love or something here, um, that's a weakness to these spiritual entities. They're gonna attack you in those type of energies. When you feeling trapped or something here, Gemini, you're more immune to it. If you're in this energy of doubting somebody or even doubting yourself, you're more immune to these energies. And just because you are God's child here, Gemini, you're God's child. You're a golden child, I heard. You are most definitely immune to these evil energies, negative energies, and entities here for these attacks, these spiritual attacks. All right, let's see who next. We gotta get the quicks on it because I've been on here an hour and 5 minutes, and I swear to God, y'all, I did not know I was on mute. I don't know how long I was on mute. So far, the signs that we have done is Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Did I do Taurus? Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going. If I miss, I think I missed Taurus. So Taurus, you and Virgo energy may be a little conflicting. So go if you didn't hear the part, if I was muted at the time I called out Taurus, Taurus, you and Virgo need to may have some of the similar entities with each other. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Yes, we have Sagittarius out here. What's up, Sags? With this moon energy in your 12th house. Okay, so for my Sagittarius, we have in search of the truth, dauntlessness, we have positivity, seeking calmness, longing for some type of adventure. You could be immune to these attacks. And that's crazy because, baby, it be like that sometimes. New levels, more devils. Um, with it being in your 12th house, it represents some type of restriction, some type of incarceration, worrying. Um, you have to know what holds you back. Your subconscious thoughts, your aggressiveness, your solutions falling into the unhealthy patterns of addiction or mourning, isolation, and being in some type of isolation and solitude. These are more immune. You are more immune to these attacks. And then we have this moon energy out here. It's pertaining to your personal material positions, emotions, changing moods, your intuition, your subconscious desires, your heart desires, and this empathy here. Let's see from the other cards. Yeah, you could be more immune to these spiritual attacks by taking risk. I'm not telling you not to take risk. If there's a risk that's most definitely needed for you to take the risk. But if you see there's other ways around taking this fucking risk, Sagittarius, be open to it. Doing it another or a better way. Don't just take this risk because you're used to taking this risk. No, make sure it's most definitely worth it. You could be immune to these attacks, my Sagittarius. We have be who you are and not what the world wants you to be. So when you're in this energy of um, maybe trying to people please or not loving you for you, trying to make sure you making everybody else happy around you, you could be immune to these spiritual attacks. We have when you're under pressure, when you're having some type of anxiety, making different decisions, or whenever you feel like you're running out of time. These are weaknesses for these negative energies um, to attack. When something doesn't feel right to you, when you get this feeling or when you get this thought in your head that something doesn't feel right, be careful of what you're discerning. Pay attention to your thoughts, your reactions, and stuff here, because they could send some type of mental attacks, emotional attacks towards you as well. Um, yeah, whenever something don't feel right, make sure you're aware of these negative energies and entities being able to come in and attack and send you even more conflicting energy of not feeling fucking right. Yeah, when you fed the fuck up, Sagittarius, that's a weakness for these attacks. Yeah, and when you in this confident energy, like somebody didn't kill your vibe, couldn't kill your spirit, or couldn't get you down or something, that's when they're coming in to try to attack you as well. Yeah, when you start seeing different signs, when you start noticing different signs here, Sagittarius, of basically anything here, they could send you this attack of illusions or delusion here, Sagittarius. So make sure you have a clear mind. Stay free of clutter here. Work on your shadow side, really be careful with how you discern different things, different people, different places or situations, because I feel like this is more of an attack on your mental, on how you perceive and receive different things here. And whenever you're in this energy of loving some type of attention, be careful of the attention that you love here. You will be immune to these attacks. Spirit, give me insight. We have some type of addiction to porn here, Sagittarius. They could be sending you attacks through different porn that you watch or something. When you start trying to tune in and connect nonverbal or communications, when you're trying to tune in and connect to your intuition or trying to receive some type of messages, like I said, they're trying to attack your mental here, Sagittarius. Yeah, and if you're dealing with some type of toxic shit, they know how to make that shit toxic for real. You have to be aware of everything that glitter. Don't be fooled by everything, by appearance. I can't talk. That may be a sign, Sagittarius. Take it as it resonate. Somebody don't want you to get this information. Um, don't be fooled by appearances. Shit is not what they seem. They could be trying to cloud your judgment of different things. I'm good. Sagittarius, I'm here. It could be some type of curse. This could be a family curse. This could be a personal curse. This could be you setting out some type of curse. You're inviting these negative energies or entities to come attack. Or if this is some type of generational curse or family curse or personal curse here, somebody set out a curse for you, you are most definitely immune if you're under some type of curse here. Even more protection you're going to need. Yeah, certain things we have. I don't have feelings for you. A person could be telling you they don't have feelings for you. They can have different spirits jumping in and out of their body. So if you got a person telling you they don't have feelings for you, collective, Sagittarius, make sure you prepare yourself. That might be some type of spiritual attack towards you. We have the egg out here. Rid yourself of negative people. You're absorbing other people's energy. So in the midst of you taking in other people's energy here, Sagittarius, you could be immune to these different attacks, these negative energies and entities. We have don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You could go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. During this time or process of your life, if you're going through this or feeling like this, thinking like this, you can be immune to these attacks, Sagittarius. When you start decreasing lust in your life, decreasing lust around any or everything or people or whatever here, and start increasing love with certain people and situations, that's when these spiritual attacks um, are going to be set out for you. Those are like weaknesses to them. Let's see who else out here. We had Sagittarius. I did my Sags. Sag and Gemini out the way. I got Taurus out here again too. I might just go ahead and do another one for Taurus. I'm gonna do this quickly though, because I just did Taurus. But Taurus, this is sensitive, holding grudges, resistance to change, staying within your comfort zone. You could be immune to attacks here. And then we have this Pluto energy out here as well. With this Pluto energy, it's like pertaining to death or rebirth, out with the old, in with the new, the end of some type of era, of transformation, evolution here. And with the 11th house, we have, it represents protection and good moments, lucky gifts, connections with people, and sharing prosperity. These are the times you could be immune to these different entities. And let's hurry up, pull the card. When you're out here throwing sticks and stones at other people, you could be more immune to these energies. You just wanted to have a good time without the bullshit. If you in that energy, that's when that's like a weakness for these spirits. Um, when you feel like somebody is trying to pull you back, we have pulled over here. Maybe if you get pulled over for real, or if somebody trying to stop you or trying to block you in some type of way, that's like a weakness to these spiritual attacks. What else for my Taurus collective? Yeah, when you're trying to heal, especially if you're healing with somebody else, trying to heal together with a certain person, you could be immune to attacks. Huh? I got them. They up there. You don't see them? I asked you, was them it? I ain't know these was right here. We have feeling like myself again. So when you get the feeling like yourself again here or something here, Taurus, that's when you're more immune to these attacks. I already got played by my ex, keeping my guards up. They know this will be a weakness for you. If you're ever in this energy here, Taurus, make sure you're aware, um, to really protect yourself or heal this about yourself. All right, let's see who next. Then my Taurus again. I redid Taurus. We have Cancer and energy here with the 12th house. And then let's see what planet this falls into with Saturn energy. So for my Cancers, when you're having some type of emotional distress here, or troubling interpersonal relationships, we have protective, suppressing emotions, and maternal instincts. Those are major weaknesses to these different entities. And then with this 12th house out here represents restrictions, incarceration, worries, um, whatever holds you back, subconscious thoughts, aggressive solutions, falling into unhealthy patterns, any addictions, or isolations and solitude here. And then with this Saturn energy out here pertaining to restriction, whatever holds you back, going without, following through on commitments, taking accountability and responsibility for different things. You're more immune or prone to these different entities attacking you. Let's see what else we got out here for my Cancers. When you're in this energy of feeling like you tired of getting hurt by different places, people with things here or something here. Cancer, when you're already under some type of spiritual welfare, some type of chaos, ego death, some type of spiritual awakening, some type of downward spiral or something here, Cancer, when you're already going through a spiritual welfare, this is a weakness for them to really attack. When you get to trying to move forward, this is fucked up, Cancer. When you call yourself trying to move forward, when you get the moving forward, this is when these attacks are going to come towards you. We have don't compare yourself to others. Be like the sun and the moon. Shine when it's your time. So this is another weakness for you, trying to compare yourself to other people, or even just trying to get some type of validation from other people. That's like a weakness. You're immune to more attacks. Yeah, anytime you're trying to get it together here, Cancer, it seems like attack you. Yeah, when you feel like when somebody may feel like you giving the bare minimum or something here, yeah, can't take you serious. When you can't take somebody serious, or when somebody ain't taking you serious, that could almost be like a friction towards your emotional well-being. And when you get into that type of energy of feeling like that emotionally, you're more immune to these different attacks, to these spiritual attacks. Yeah, whenever somebody trying to play with your emotions, you're immune to these attacks. Whatever causes you to get out of character, act out of character, have these irrational emotions or mood swings, you are immune to these spiritual attacks, Cancers. Whenever you doing some type of gaslighting, trying to gaslight somebody else, or whenever you realize somebody is trying to gaslight you, you are immune to these attacks, Cancer. Cancer, if y'all into rituals, doing ritual work, or doing some type of ritual, you could be even immune to attacks then. So make sure you stay prayed up, trying to protect yourself. If you do a lot of partying, Cancer, these negative entities or energies can attack you then. Partying here. Um, we have every dog has its day. Karma is coming to get your energy enemies. Don't worry about them. So Cancer, you may be this dog having its day. I'm not saying you're a dog and all. I'm just saying about, um, if you receiving some type of karma, they're looking at that as a weakness. They're able to attack you even more when you're already going through a process or a transition or some type of shift of karma already here. Um, or whenever your enemies start receiving karma, it's like you start getting spiritually attacked here. It's like a weakness or something. That's crazy. Yeah, Cancers, if you're happily single, doing you, dating, stress free, trying to set goals for yourself, trying to remain focused on a career or something here, that's when you're more immune to these spiritual attacks. It seems like every time y'all trying to get on y'all shit, get y'all shit together or something, your Cancers, that's when these attacks, you're immune to these attacks. So you most definitely have to stay protected. Spirit, give me more insight for my Cancers. Yeah, so when y'all in this sorry, not sorry type of energy and don't care, being all nonchalant, maybe in your pride or your ego or something here, you are more immune to these attacks, Cancers. We have addictions, whether it's being codependent, having some type of addiction towards this possession and control, being controlling or possessive, having some type of obsession or some type of emotional block, you are immune to these entities, Cancers. All right, let's see who else out here. Cancer, we did Virgo, we did that. All right, Spirit, give me more insight for the rest of the collective. We already had Cancer out. Let's do something else. We already did Sags. Let's do the next. The ones I ain't did, Spirit. Cancer, you keep falling out here. They want me to read out Neptune. When you're in the energy of Neptune, when you're in this Neptune energy, pertaining to the shadow of the mind, intuitive forces not of this world. So when you're in this Neptune energy, or maybe you can have Neptune energy, you are most definitely immune to these attacks, Cancer. Dead Taurus already. Who else? What's next? We did Libra already. What's next? They going back to all the ones I just did. Maybe it's more to it. I don't know. Okay, we have Leo out here. What's up, my Leos? Leo, you being strong, bold, having strong emotions. Um, Whenever you're taking the lead, you could be craving the spotlight or feeling overlooked. Those are weaknesses for these entities to attack. Um, Also, the planet we have out here for you is Saturn. So whenever you're in this Saturn energy pertaining to restrictions, what holds you back, going without, following through on certain commitments, taking accountability or responsibility of something here, you're immune to these attacks. We have your 12th house representing worries, what holds you back, subconscious thoughts, aggressive solutions, falling into unhealthy patterns, addictions, mourning, and isolation. You are more immune to these attacks here, Leo. Let's see what else we got here. Whenever you just down bad, or whenever you doing somebody down bad or something here, or you just down bad, you're more immune. We have sex, alcohol, and drugs that can have you more immune to these spiritual attacks. We have whenever something backfire on you, you're more immune. Whenever you catching some type of backlash, backfire, you're more immune to these attacks here, Leo. When something has been reversed for you, whether good or bad, you are more immune to these attacks, Leo. Whenever you call yourself trying to clear the air, you could be immune to these attacks. Leo, if you call yourself trying to hit a lick on somebody, um, you could be immune to these attacks. Whenever you call yourself repairing yourself, when you start to repair yourself, that's like a weakness. They're coming. These attacks are coming. So make sure you start doing some shadow work and healing. This is for all signs. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, they attack by your zodiac sign here. Um, Leo, you could have woke up on the wrong side of the bed, um, and you be in your feelings or something. You are being spiritually attacked. You're more immune to these attacks. Whenever you call yourself trying to play hard to get, You're immune to these attacks. That's a weakness. We have the color blue. If you have a blue car, a blue house, or you're wearing the color blue shirt, you could be a more immune to these attacks. So the color blue is not good for you at this time, my Leos. We have don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. So when you get to taking action, when you start and feeling of resistance here, you're immune. We have a gift for you out here. So someone could be giving you a gift for something, and it can have some negative energy or entities with it or on it. So be careful about different gifts that you accept here, Leo. Yeah, and whenever you trying to release, whenever you're blaming yourself in some type of pain or guilt, um, like especially when you feeling like this and it's really not your fault, that's a weakness to these negative energies of entities. You are being spiritually attacked. You have to protect yourself, heal yourself ASAP. Yeah, you could be dealing with a false person, Leo. There could be negative spirits jumping in and out of bodies around you, around people that you know are a false person. Yeah, some type of investment. When you start to try to invest in yourself, invest in other people, invest in anything here, whenever you start trying to invest in something, you are prone to these attacks. Anything else from my Leo spirit so we can move forward? We have hanging they self by the rope. So whenever you call yourself hanging yourself by the rope, when you start hanging yourself by the rope, that's a weakness. You are going to be spiritually attacked even more. That's like karma on top of karma on top of karma here. Okay, let's see. I did my Leos, right? We have Pisces out here, I believe. Yes. So let me mark off my Leos. Cancer, Gemini. So we got Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, and Scorpio left. But we on my Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Out here we have Sun energy in your sixth house, Pisces. So Pisces, when you're most immune to these attacks, um, we have being naive, seeking release. When you have this pure heart, when you're unaware of deceitfulness, or when you're daydreaming here, Pisces, that's fucked up. So you most definitely have to heal yourself, build your confidence, and most definitely stay prayed up and protected. Um, when you're in your sixth house here, Pisces, it represents health, your day-to-day activities, your hygienic routines. Can also relate to pet care or co-workers. So be aware of if you have a pet, some type of animal or something. Um, Spirit could be jumping in and out of that animal, that pet, or a co-worker as well here, Pisces. Also, with this sun energy, is pertaining to oneself, the core value, your personal identity, your ego, and your self energy. So those are the things that they will be trying to attack for you here, Pisces. What else I hear? You can have some good sex, Pisces, or whoever you having some good sex with. You could, that's like a weakness for these negative energies and entities to attack you. So make sure you're aware and careful. Just because these, I feel like Pisces, You may have a hell of an ancestral family. You may be related to, have a very strong bloodline. They don't know you got spiritual and physical gangsters with you, is what we have here, Pisces. So just because they know, um, you're probably very loved or very well protected, spiritually and physically, um, they're gonna try to attack you. Anything that you may be trying to avoid, could be a weakness. Anytime you receive some type of bad news here, Pisces, you're more immune to these attacks. We have, whenever you're in this energy of being scared of something, that's a weakness for them, for you to have these spiritual attacks. And whenever you're trying to get a reaction out of someone, or whenever somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you, that is a weakness for you here, Pisces. Whenever you call yourself trying to get nasty, whether it's sexually, mentally, emotionally, or, having an attitude, or whatever the case may be here with trying to get nasty, you're immune to these attacks. We got a lot of sexual energy of you being attacked here, Pisces. Whenever you trying to stand 10 toes and you don't fold, these attacks are coming for you. We have be a buddy and not a bully. So whenever you call yourself trying to be a bully instead of a buddy, you're immune to these attacks. We got that dick good out here. So if you got some good dick, Pisces, or you dealing with somebody that got some good dick or something here, Pisces, you're more immune to these attacks. That's like a weakness. It say you can't destroy the demons you enjoy playing with. You're immune to attacks. You're going to have to destroy these demons you enjoy playing with. All right, who next? All right, Pisces. Got my Pisces out the way. We have Scorpio out here finally. What's up, Scorpio? Um, with my Scorpio, you in your fourth house. Let's see what planet this is. Venus. So, my Scorpio, whenever you're having some type of transformation, whenever you call yourself being brutally honest, aggressive, taking things personally, or feeling exhausted, these are the times that they set out attack for y'all. Um, with this Venus energy here, it's like pertaining to relationships, romantic, rom- romance, or some type of love language, a desire, a lure. Whenever you're in that type of energy. And then what else? We have the fourth house out here. Whenever you're in your fourth house, you're immune to these attacks. It represents parental forces, domestic situations, and ending, some type of ending, and your home life. So, Scorpio, make sure you keep your home and your family prayed up, because that's when they out to send attacks, when you're more vulnerable when it comes to those type of situations. um Spirit, give me insight for my Scorpios. Nothing is hidden when it comes to spirituality. So with this, nothing is hidden when it comes to spirituality here, Scorpio. um Whenever you call yourself trying to hide something from spirit, or whatever, you're immune to these attacks. Scorpio, if you take a plane, if you use a plane as transportation, getting around from state to state, city to city, whatever the case may be, whenever you're on a plane, Scorpio, you could be immune to these spiritual attacks. That's crazy. Yeah, whenever you could be getting receiving some type of congratulations, or whenever, hello, how are you, beautiful? So yeah, Scorpio, whenever you in this energy of I'm doing good, how are you doing today? Whenever you're being congratulated or something here, Scorpios, you're immune to these attacks. Let's see who else. If you in this energy of being scared to be happy, Scorpio, you're immune to these spiritual attacks. Um, Scorpio, if you go to church or something, or if you enjoy, you could be spiritually attacked in a church. Whenever you feel used or abused or being used and abused, Scorpio, you could be immune to these attacks, these spiritual attacks. We have neglect here. Whenever you're feeling neglected or whenever you're neglecting something here, you're more immune to these attacks. We have when you start having a lot of business coming through for you, Scorpio. These negative energies, entities, they see that they see that as a weakness. Oh, you fine. Don't worry about it. I've been waiting for people to come in. I've been on here for a minute. I'm almost done though. So yeah. So when you're Scorpio, when you start receiving a lot of business, have a lot of business coming in, this is the time that these negative energies and entities are gonna try to seek attack. Yeah. Let's see what else do we have for my Scorpios. Scorpio, we got I sold my soul. So, Scorpio, if you call yourself selling your soul, baby, Scorpio, you already done handed platter to yourself to be attacked. You call yourself trying to do devil work, thinking the devil for you. No, the devil is going to use your dirty work for their convenience and not give a fuck about you at all, Scorpio. So, this is what you have to realize and understand. Um, ain't no mercy for the wicked. There is no mercy for the wicked. Okay. Um, so if you call yourself trying to sell your soul or something, here it is what it is. I wanted to check that. I'm doing good too. I want to remember you said you would send me the link to the private live. So I wanted to check on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I probably ended up getting off of forgetting all about it. But um I did set it back to public, so you should be able to find it. The name the name of it, look in my videos, look in my library for my Tarot videos, look under the Tarot, and it should be under Aries. I apologize. Okay, we got whenever they feel like whenever they see you don't care about something or you're being nonchalant about something here, Scorpio, or whenever you're extra busy or whatever here, they're sending attacks. You're more immune to attacks here. So that was for my Scorpios. Let's get Scorpio out the way, cross y'all out. So we have Aquarius and Aries left. Okay, hold on. I'll go check right now and then tell you if I see it. Okay, most definitely. Let me know. I apologize again for that. All right. So let's see. Okay, we got Aquarius out here first. So Aries, we saving the best for last. How you're immune to these different negative energies and entities sending attack. What it is you need to protect and how you can protect the ear. So Aquarius, let's see what's out here for y'all. Aquarius, we have your eighth house out here. with the planets. Whenever you're in your what node is this? It's a line at the top. Whenever you're in your south node here, Aquarius, you are most definitely immune to these attacks. South node of the moon, pertaining to the past, what has already been lived, or any type of past karma. You are more of hold on, y'all. Let me drink some water. Aquarius, that's when you're more immune to these spiritual attacks. Whenever it's pertaining to the past or whatever already done been lived or some type of past karma here, this could also be something for you. You could be immune to these attacks because of some type of past life karma. Coming into this lifetime, Aquarius, you could be carrying between the numbers 2 to 6 different souls. So in this lifetime, you have 2 to 6 different souls lingering with you, and you're being sent spiritual attacks, negative entities, and energy attacks because of it. No, I don't see it. I feel like the video you put public isn't the one I was talking about. I would have to go in and check and see. I'm on I'm on Aquarius right now. I got one more Aries for this reading, or whatever. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna most definitely send you the link and check back in on it. Cause I caught myself trying to watch it yesterday. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check and make sure. I'm sorry. I got you after this. So yeah, Aquarius. Let's see what's in your sixth house. It was a video you did like 2 days ago, and you did a reading for me. I saved it, but when I checked it again, it said it was private, so I couldn't watch it anymore. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna check into it. I got you. Yeah, so you immune to these attacks, especially when you're in your South Node here, Aquarius. Then we have the number 8 when you're in your 8th house. This represents birth, life, and death cycles, transformations, end of an era, can relate to debt collections, taxes, hardship, or some type of generational wealth. So those are the main times you will be receiving some type of spiritual attacks. I also click like on the video. You're fine. You don't have to apologize. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wishing nothing but a whole lot of love, abundance, and prosperity to you for the month of March, honey. Get ready to be open and receive all that love, abundance, and prosperity coming your way, honey. So Aquarius, um, dealing with fake family or friends, or you can have some fake family and friends around you that can have these negative energies of bad spirits jumping in and out of their body trying to attack you. So when you're around these fake family or friends and you feel like you being attacked, these are these spiritual entities jumping into their body for these attacks towards you. We have connect. Whenever you try to connect with someone or something here, Aquarius, you are vulnerable to being attacked by these entities. Whenever you're in the midst of some type of chaos here as well, um, whenever you call yourself trying to keep an open mind or something here, Aquarius, you're more immune to these attacks. Whenever you call yourself not allowing something, things that you don't allow, um, it's like a weakness to this evil ass energy, and they try to seek attack on you whenever you call yourself not allowing something. Whenever you may try to, Aquarius, there may be a time that you try to find yourself, try to figure yourself out of something here. That's like a weakness for these spiritual attacks. Whenever you get the acting suspicious, or whenever people around you get the acting suspicious here, you're more vulnerable to these attacks. Whenever you call yourself trying to be in control of other people or something here, you're immune to these attacks. Aquarius, whenever you call yourself giving up, you're immune to these attacks. Whenever you result in some type of violence, whenever you put yourself in violence or you're being violent, you're immune to these attacks. Whenever you in the midst of some type of consequences, whenever you're reaping some type of consequences, you're more immune to this attack. Whenever you call yourself trying to hide something, Aquarius, you're more vulnerable and immune to these attacks. Call yourself trying to start trouble out here, Aquarius, you getting attacked spiritually. We have unintentional, didn't realize they were sending you evil eye words or action. So you have to be careful of how of things you say and your actions towards other people, because you become more vulnerable to these attacks. Like whenever you call yourself sending an evil eye towards somebody, you're more vulnerable for these attacks. We have situationships with no ties. There could be spirits jumping in and out of their bodies to attack you. Yeah, I could be talking to a divine masculine. If you're a divine masculine Aquarius, you are immune to these spiritual negative entities and energies just because you're Aquarius and you're a divine masculine. That's crazy. Yeah, whenever somebody come to you in this energy talking about can we be friends, be careful. If somebody come up to you within this month of March talking about can we be friends or something here, be cautious of that person, because this could be a negative energy or entity waiting to attack. You call yourself trying to talk shit, or you got somebody talking shit to you, that could be a spirit in that person's body talking shit to you, okay? All right, last but not least, my Aries. Let's see what we prone to. Okay, for Aries, we have our sixth house, and we have Mars energy. Oh, that's big Aries energy. No, I'm just saying. Aries, when you're being impulsive, competitive, having quick reactions, anytime you're being stubborn or trying to release what no longer serves you, you could be more immune to these attacks. That's like a weakness for these negative energies and entities to attack you. So you probably need to protect yourself or heal yourself somewhere in those categories. We also had Mars energy, correct? So pertaining to ambitions, luck, lust, motivation, anger, call to action of the physical body, or any type of devotion, that's when you are most immune to these spiritual attacks. We also have the sixth house out here representing health, your day to day activities, hygienic routines, some type of pet or a coworker. Be aware of these representations. Like, say for instance, you have a pet or a coworker, there are negative energies and entities spiritually jumping in and out of bodies to attack you. Um, so make sure you stay protected around a pet. If you have a pet, pray over that pet. Try to protect your pet as well. If you're dealing with some type of coworker or something here, um, I'm not saying avoid them or don't fuck with them or anything like that. Just remember, um, you can be spiritually attacked by a coworker. Spirit is using their body for this. Whenever you call yourself not knowing something right here, Aries, there these negative energies are going to try to spiritually attack you. Um, I feel like your intuition could be really on point or something here. You kind of be knowing something ain't right, and I feel like these negative energies are going to try to throw you off. Um, we have a lover here, Aries. You can have spirits jumping in and out of body through a lover or something here. First to last name, be careful of people around you with the first to last name MNO or P. They are going to be spiritually used to attack you in some type of way. Or your first to last name could start with the MNO or P here. Most definitely prone to attacks, spiritual attacks. We have whenever you receive some type of warning, whenever you're notified about some type of warning, it's like a weakness for you. That's like a weakness, and you're prone to these attacks. A lover, a soulmate. If you're dealing with a lover or a soulmate, Aries, um, you're prone to these attacks. This is how these negative energies or entities are going to try to get to you through a soulmate or a lover or something here. That's crazy. Baby, mess around and have to give them the beat down. No, I'm just playing. I know it was spirit in you, babe, but don't come fucking with me. Looking at. Whenever you call yourself trying to put somebody in a place or something, you're more vulnerable to these attacks. Damn. Aries, whenever you call yourself feeling guilty about a certain situation, place a thing, being in this guilty energy is a weakness. Aries, whenever you call yourself trying to speak your truth, whenever you call yourself trying to communicate on a third eye level, um, they're trying to set out some type of spiritual attack here. You call yourself juggling, Aries, you're immune to being spiritually attacked. Juggling between lovers or something here, juggling between careers, juggling between whatever it is that you're trying to juggle, you're more vulnerable to be spiritually attacked. We have karmic friends. So we got, damn, Aries, you gotta deal with um a lot of physical spiritual attacks. What I mean by that is um there's going to be a lot of spirits jumping in and out of bodies on you, Aries. So you may need to just be careful with people that you come in contact with, people that you surround yourself with. We have karmic friends, can't fully trust them, tension, secrets, competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies close here, Aries. But whenever you around these type of people, these karmic friends, this soulmate or this lover, you're immune. It's a weakness. You're immune to these spiritual attacks here. Whenever you feel like somebody left you hanging, you ain't had no closure, no contact, you was left on red. Whenever you're in that energy of feeling like that, Aries, you're being spiritually attacked. We have a community out here. You can have a community, some type of community against you or something here. you're being spiritually attacked. It's like a weakness. We have money first. Right now, money and work are my main priorities. So Aries, if you're in this energy of um, making sure money and work is your main priority right now, their spirit trying to attack you. This you need to protect your finances, protect your workplace, pray over your workplace, pray over your finances and stuff here, and pray over the people that you surround yourself with. You may need to do some shadow work here as well, um, pertaining to your feelings and um, all of that stuff. Whenever you in pain, Aries, this could be mental, physical, or emotional pain. That's like a weakness to these entities, negative entities or entities for these spirits to attack you. We have savage mode. If you call yourself being in savage mode, Aries, plotting or trying to send some type of karma or trying to get some type of payback, that's a weakness. You're more vulnerable to these spiritual attacks. Calling yourself and say you are way too comfortable with this snake, Aries. So when you call yourself being comfortable with a snake, of course, I would most certainly think that you would be more immune to these spiritual attacks. You're dealing with something or somebody that puts you through a lot, you're vulnerable. You are being spiritually attacked. All right. That was the end of that reading. We've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. I think I was muted at the beginning of this video and I had to redo a couple of them. But I'm going to go back and edit this video and I'm going to try to set it back out. But you, Miss Fire Pond, Fierce Pond. I'm about to go ahead and check that Aries video for you. I'm going to try to send it directly to you, or I might try to send it in a chat. So if I end this video and I'm not able to reply to the chat right here, look at the responses under this video. Not the live chat, but the chat after the video is ended. I'm about to go ahead and do that right now. It's your girl, Empress K, y'all. These are the things that you need to work on by your zodiac here. Okay, most definitely. Um, you need to prepare yourself for these spiritual attacks. I'm not saying that they're not going to come. They may be needed to come, but these are some of the things you need to look out for or work on to prepare yourself for it. It's been good. Love y'all. Peace.